no. Oh, hey, hi, hello. We are live. Thank you for coming on in, hanging on out. We're gonna have to go around the table, introduce who we're gonna be playing. But first, this episode and all episodes are indeed sponsored by Adventure Dice. So make sure to head over to adventuredice.ca and use code JBruce for 10% off your order, excluding the charity dice. I'm playing Fenkin, the Herringun Blood Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Blood Hunter.
Warren, you're up.
Hi, I'm Warren, and I am playing. Let me get his voice right. I am Exelion Verasmus III, though my friends call me Axel.
That's such a name every time.
Axel.
It is a name every time.
Legally.
And every time. It's a name.
Travis.
Hi, I'm playing Arturus. I have a wisdom score of 5, and my biggest turn off is plants.
Facts.
You're hating this right now.
Can we move to a desert, please?
Yeah.
Next up, we have Donnie.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sure the hells or wherever. He's like, there's not a lot of plants over here. I'm Donnie, and I'm playing Eric, a rogue warlock. I've always got to remember. Yeah. Half drow.
Mm.
But I'm from Baldur's Gate. I'm not actually from the underworld, Underdark. See, I don't even remember what it's called.
That's how much I'm not a part of it.
I'm so far removed from that. I don't even know it's cold, right?
Underdark, never heard of them.
Down under dock.
What was that?
Underdark. I barely even know it.
Holy cow.
Hey
And
there.
last but not least, we have Ian.
Hey, I'm Ian. I'm playing Weird the Goblin Bard. My turn-ons include bags full of worms and people being nice to me. Turn-offs include my friends dying and having to figure out how to read a book.
In your list of turn-ons, you forgot to mention Axel's sister as well.
I was, yeah.
Gotta be respectful to this.
I mean, she was.
You don't
she was
think you
nice
love
to
the
me.
dead sister, and I'm dead as far as y'all are concerned.
Is she?
It's my job to make sure she's okay after the passing of her brother.
Thank
I will be there to
God.
comfort you, milady.
Especially because it was their fault.
You like a consolation worm?
Axel's dear sister, I brought you these bag of worms in these trying times.
Hey, brother, what I wanted you to have these.
I promise,
Thanks.
I promise, you shall want for nothing, especially if it's a bag full of bugs.
Matt,
Yeah.
take it
I've always said
away.
life's like a bag full of bugs.
Never know what you're gonna get here on Jay Bruce's stream.
Sometimes it's a bag full of centipedes, sometimes it's a couple spiders.
Can never count on the legs.
Ooh, the crusty greenfield.
All right.
One time
so,
it was just nothing but a bunch of June bugs.
last time on Dungeons and Dragons, we played the game. That was it.
Just lost the
Josh,
game.
Son of a...
Oh, sorry. Every day I'll lose the game. No, our adventuring team left the town of Amphail, journeying towards the Crypt Garden Forest, trying to find this druid that has gone missing for the past few weeks at least. On the way there, you guys came across a ring of blue mushrooms and heard the sound of some music playing, sourceless it seems. After investigating it for a little bit, you decided it was probably best to just move on and take note of it if it is something you want to harvest in the future. As you got further away, the sound got quieter until it stopped, and at nightfall, you got to the edge of the forest. Had some conversations, learned a little bit more about each other's backgrounds, and then decided to start making your rounds for the night. Eric's trap was tripped by, it seems, some sort of creature in the middle of the night, but other than that, it was quiet. The next morning, sun rose, and you noticed that there was a dense fog just looming about in the forest. Tying up your horses, you began to make your way in to this forest, just trying to see what you can see, figure out what happened to this circle of druids. Not Axel. Arteris started flipping through their books and cast a magical enchantment that allowed them to see the weave being pulled around anything that they could see, and notice some type of magical entity inside the ground. As they approached it, it retreated and backed away. Moments later, you guys were ambushed by a set of shambling mounds through this misty, foggy forest. They made quick work of some tanks, and with some lucky rolls, both Axelion and Fenkin were swallowed into the ground. Swords were swung, shots were fired, magic was cast, trying to save your friends. The shambling mound that held Fenkin was eventually killed as Red took a shot, blasted off the top, revealing Fenkin's face, still unconscious and dying. As in the mist, a little bit too far away for you guys to see exactly what happened, except for Arteris, as Axel is gobbled up right in front of you. You see his sword break through the ground, and this is no ordinary sword. I probably should have done this a little bit last time. But Axelion, if you can describe what your special sword looks like, as important note, even though you guys couldn't see Axelion, you see a bright light in 15 foot in diameter or radius from the fog. So even though you can't see what's going on, you see some bright light. As Arteris, you can see Axelion's sword.
Yeah, so Axel's sword is very much the sort of stereotypical paladin sword, right? So it's very ornate, has a intricately detailed gold hilt, and every time he draws it, it's basically glowing either, some sort of either like dawn or dusk sort of orange pink glow, and so definitely at this combat, it's glowing as pretty bright, like Matt said, but very fancy long sword.
So you all see this orb of light in the mist kind of shift and make its way further across. As Red takes this final shot against the mound, revealing Fenkin's face, Fenkin, we will go ahead and return to initiative, and you will be making a death saving throw.
Okay. That is going to be 13.
All right, success. That is what, 2 successes now?
2 successes. Down but not out.
Alrighty. Weird, you are pretty sure that this thing is dead, and you cannot see more than 30 feet in front of you because this forest has such a dense fog. Anything beyond 30 feet is just heavily obscured, so you can make out the light because of the refraction, but it's pretty much beyond 30 feet you are blind. But Fenkin is within 15, so you do see, you are able to see him.
Okay. So we're gonna start things up with, I know it's got some range, but I'm just gonna take the 15 right up here next to Fenkin. Kind of look at him a little bit and just go, I'm gonna cast yeah, we'll do Healing Word. We'll do it second level. So that's gonna be 8 points coming back to you. 8 points of healing.
I'm alive.
And as I'm gonna kind of cast that on the way, like in that 15 feet. As I get there, just like, hey man, come on, get up. It's never as bad as it seems, right? Please don't be dead. And for my action, I guess no, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'll kind of ready my rapier and just in case hold my action. Just like if something looks like it's gonna try to swallow somebody else up, I'm gonna stab it if it's in
Okay.
range.
Alrighty, you are being vigilant for any additional shambling mounds that may pop up out of nowhere. As these two did. Alrighty, then Eric, you're up. Axel,
Oh.
you're on deck.
I didn't quite see. I just remember Axel is probably where Arturus is standing now.
Yeah, you know that's where he was last seen, and then then you saw the the large orb of light kind of shift and move away from them.
Right. I did see him get grappled though, so I'm properly concerned. All right.
Right now.
Eric's gonna run to the location where Axel was previously, and go from there.
All right.
You got
so
the
that-
furball, weird. I'm going to go check out. See if Arturus is okay.
Really bony thumbs
Axel.
up.
All right. And from here, can I see Axel? Arturus, where's Axel?
Oh my goodness. Roll 20 move some stuff on me.
He's buried. The fucking thing ate him.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to see at least a hand sticking out of like the mound as it made a few swipes at it earlier.
Is that him over there with the... Is that his hand?
The
I
hand
think he just got swallowed up too. He's okay. But... Alright, cunning action dash over there.
All right,
Totally
bonus action dash. You got 30 feet. You can make it all the way up on it.
So that was 25 feet to get here. That'll leave me with another 25 feet, so I should have 10 feet of movement after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get off me. My knight in shining armor. I'll make a booming blade attack.
All right, go ahead and roll to
Use
hit.
the wrong app. I used the wrong app, and it's costing me because I rolled a 9.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, 9 misses, so Blooming Blade goes wide.
I will use my reaction to chrono shift that. You can roll again.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll
Whoop.
again.
All right, I'll use the proper app
Whoop.
for a 20. That is 14 on the die.
Alrighty. So, Arturus, you see a reality in which this is not the most optimal route for you to be in. So you somehow focus yourself to choose a different path, or maybe rewind time a little bit. You're not exactly sure how it worked, but this is where you want to be. This place where Eric can hit his booming blades.
Oh.
Ooh, and hit them they shall.
So with my rapier got 10 piercing, and then I got 11 on the sneak attack. 2d6 now. Now that I'm level 3 rogue. So 20.
Nice.
One
21 out of
damage.
24 possible. That is odd.
Not
Also,
In this moment,
Well, I'm
I
in
realized,
here.
In this moment, I realized I will chrono shift a lot of the rogue's attacks. That's a lot of damage.
I'm going to use my
Please
remaining
focus
movement
on his
to
attacks, not mine.
back
Please.
up 10 more feet.
Alrighty. Hey, that is not bonus action. Alright, you are fully spent. Axel, you feel the ground tremble around you a little bit as
The walls are shaking.
something is also attacking the mound.
I feel like we've sort of established that Axel does big flashy things. because he's
Yes.
the paladin, and that's how he do. So what I am going to try to do while blind and all this disadvantage is cast Thunder Smite and then hit it. And I'm hoping that the knockback will propel me out of this thing. I have no idea if you'll allow that to work. Let's just see if I hit first, and then you can decide.
All right. So bonus action to cast it. Action. Go ahead and roll to hit with disadvantage.
Oh, I should have stayed there so he could have gotten advantage. Flanking.
Oh,
14. I don't think it's gonna hit.
that is one off from hitting. So the
Bardic inspiration. Roll your die.
Only.
Were you playing?
Yeah,
I would love to.
I'd say you could have.
I was
No,
too
you
far
could not.
away.
You could not have. You could not have seen him.
I didn't directly
Uh,
see Axel, so
Nope. Yeah, and then
It's all good. It's all good.
You still have favor of the gods or no?
Nope, that's already been burnt.
That's what I thought.
It's okay, mate. You got
So
favor of
close.
Eric.
Okay, I'm still concentrating. So as long
Yeah,
as I don't
boom.
go unconscious.
This magical radiant storm is
unfortunate.
still vibrating. Alrighty, Arthurs, you are up.
I am going to cast Mold Earth,
Okay.
and I'm going to excavate my friend from the ground.
All right.
I don't know how you want to play this. I don't know if the monster comes with or if he could just breathe. It's all up to you.
Just give me a second to read Mold Earth. All right, it's cantrip, 1 inch is 30 feet. All right, that's good. That's good. Loose
Just flick the monster out of the ground. It's like, no, stop it.
just this gross like ball of roots and not even sure what
Exactly.
the creature is.
All right, here's what I will say. Travis, go ahead and roll a d20, add your spell casting modifier. You're looking for a DC 13. If you roll 13 or higher, the ground it doesn't take any damage, but you're able to force the Shambling Mound open enough to allow Axel to roll out of there with their reaction.
Well, I have a crit for a 24 or a
All
26. No, 24.
All right. So you flipping through the magic, you're like, I don't know, this is in me as well. I got this. Go ahead and force, and you see the Shambling Mound start to open up as the more and more of Excelion's arm is revealed. Axel, you see an opening, so you take it, you push out, and you are now right next to the creature. And it is the start of its, Arturus. Anything else? So that was your action. Successfully, we were able to pull him out. Nice thinking.
No, I think that's it.
Alrighty. Well, now we are on the Shambling Mound's turn. Because you are not engulfed, you do not take the damage, but you.
I'm prone next to it, so it's
You
an
are-
advantage to attack me for sure.
It's at least going to take one swipe. Let's see. You roll out this one. Can I move one? Oh, yeah, I did move one of you. All right. It'll take one attack and then move away to go get Eric.
Wait a second.
Come and get it.
Did not like that roll. All right. 20, 19 to hit.
19 will hit me.
Sorry. All right, cool. Just making sure. Shambling Mound. 2d8 plus 4. All right. You take 11 points
Out.
of. All right. You are- All right. So the sword goes limp on the ground right next to you as it does get you. However, it now knows that, or well, it's not very smart, but you're not moving. It's in danger. It's gonna try to save its butt.
Has a
by killing
butt.
everything.
As it moves towards me, the thunder cracks and deals 1d8 for 8 points of thunder damage.
Oh, nice.
It kind of sneak attack on that.
I saw that.
I mean, it was the 8 points
What?
of thunder damage and then 6 points of sneak attack, but
I don't even. Actually, maybe if Roll20 says that's how it works. Or
No,
sorry.
I had the thing clicked.
It's all good. All right, and then it
Axe.
will make an attack on you as well. Does a 16 hit?
16 misses.
16 misses. All right, it'll take a swipe at you and go wide. Yeah, it'll stay there for now. It's not smart. All right, next
Small
turn.
brain.
Smooth brain.
I'm
shambling
almost that. So if you count that as one attack, that was 29 points of damage,
down. That's pretty good.
Balanced.
counting my attack and then the movement.
That's good.
All right. Red is going to try to get some type of vantage.
I want advantage.
There's the
Shooter.
shoot. Ah! Small feet. So he's going to move
Wait a second.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then he's a fighter. Doesn't have bonus action. Yeah. Alright. And then get on. Actually, hold on. What's that? For the move.
Song's a banger.
Boom. Boom. You never. All right. He was able to get in line of sight with that one attack or that one round. So I'll go ahead and make an attack. Few reds over here. Actions, attack, musket. All right. So we got 1d20 plus 7. 16. It is a hit, so it'll take 1d12 points of damage. What do you think? Should do some type of shot on it?
Yeah, put some stank
shooter?
on that shot.
Did you use
Some
sharpshooter?
stank. He probably would have used sharpshooter.
Yeah.
That'd be 11 plus 7. Still hits. So he's got that stank on it. He'll put some sharpshooter on it.
Make it trip.
It's Muniprone, so
Oh.
he'll just add the additional d8.
I'll allow it.
Boom, boom. So he takes 7 points of damage plus 10 at
10.
least for 17, plus 3 for 20 points of damage.
Ooh.
As you guys hear a loud crack as the musket fires from the forest. Fenkin, you are no longer dying.
Hearing the loud gunshot, Fenkin jumps up to his feet, and sees Weird standing nearby, as always. The good friend.
It's not the first time you've almost died. Get the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Get the fuck out of bed, go.
Right.
I will see which way. Red went. I will go ahead, pick up my bow, and begin to head that way as well. And I will also take a shot with my bow, not activating the blood right, because I value what little blood is left in my body.
Does it go away when you go unconscious?
It does indeed.
Unfortunate. All right, go ahead and take a shot at the mound.
An 11?
11 will hit, but it will not do any damage as it just thunks into the side of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It happens in the first half.
But you didn't.
Get
do
really
anything
excited when you hit.
about it.
Yeah.
All right. Any bonus action?
I really want to, but I'm not going to. So I am going to do nothing, because using a bonus action to shapeshift sounds like a very bad idea.
No,
It's almost down. We got it.
good idea.
We got it.
You might need it. You
You're
might
already
need
at
it.
half
Now.
health.
Yeah.
What if everyone just? Oh no! You guys hear that? It's meteor. You might need a.
Don't eat red.
All right, Weird. You are up.
All right. Now that Fenkin is back on his feet, Weird's gonna take the same kind of movement to catch up here.
Okay.
Was that 5, 10, 15, 20? What is my movement? 30 feet. I'm gonna take my full 30.
Do it.
Your tiny legs
Never
have
take
30
the full
feet.
Yeah.
30.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Damn.
This is fuck boy.
I thought for
Um,
sure you were 25.
Nope.
Why are you so
um,
fast?
Are dwarves 25?
Yeah, dwarves are 25, and I think gnomes are also 25.
But from here, like, so, hearing the crack of the musket, watching if I could run up and take a shot with the bow, Weird, like, scurries up behind everybody and is looking around. And Axel is unconscious, correct?
Yes.
All right, then you're getting healing worded.
Yep.
Word.
Word.
It's gonna be a level 1, okay? I might need my second level spell slot.
It's totally fine.
Don't hate me.
I don't.
It's what I would do.
They just like me better. It's fine.
You get 4 points of healing because I rolled a 1.
That is 4 more hit points than I had before.
But-
Infinitely better.
Gets up there, looks, it's just like looks at the shambling mound and goes, Axel, you didn't get the fuck up, bud. Come on.
Okay.
What is it, like a big ass splinter? You can come on, man. You're better than that. No, please, I can't watch somebody die right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
All right. Weird's words. Fill your heart with. I don't. They at least fill your soul with nourishment, as somehow this has brought you back from the grips of death.
And okay, so here's action economy question for you.
4.
Cause all right, cool.
For like the royal you, or for me, or
For you, like
Okay.
specifically, Matt. Bardic Inspiration is also a bonus action.
okay.
Can I use my action to give Bardic Inspiration?
I meant to say this to everybody. That is typically one of the home rules I use, and I didn't think it was a home rule for the longest time that you can do this. But if you want to use your action for a bonus action, that's okay in my book.
Okay, cool.
Unless there's something that breaks the game, and then I'll talk to you about it. But I haven't run into anything where that's the case. So
Yeah. I'm just giving people a D6.
Broken.
So yeah, I'm gonna give like as I'm trying to talk him back to his feet, I'm gonna give Axel some Bardic Inspiration. So you have a D6 to use at your discretion there, Axel.
Thank you.
And it's definitely not because I feel bad for not giving you more healing.
So
not
kind of you.
compensating for anything.
Me compensate never.
Understood. Thank you.
All right. Perfect. All right. That's all the big three. We are on to Eric, Axel on deck.
I was trying to think of ways I could abuse using a bonus action for an act.
That
Unless I come
doesn't
up with-
surprise
if
me at all.
anybody can, it would
Using
be...
telekinesis twice, shoving twice, but I guess you from range. Anyway. All right, you little twig. I'm gonna curse it with my Hexblade's curse. Point my sword at it menacingly to apply that, and attack with booming blade,
All
as
right.
is tradition.
Go ahead and roll to hit. As now the does your shadow curse look any different, or does it do anything to you, your person?
The Hexblade's curse.
Yeah,
That's cast on the creature, not on me. Maybe his,
yeah. Sorry.
his shadow might look more menacingly. I wonder if his shadow might become my shadow.
You steal it?
His shadow is actually my shadow.
Yeah, his shadow, the shadow of this, there is a large shadow that is cast from the blade that Axelion is wielding. And as you curse this target, you see the shadow from the Shambling Mound actually disappear and merge into your shadow, making it twice as large. Sure. I don't know. Go ahead and roll to attack.
The shadow adds proficiency to damage, so
Nice.
I used the wrong sheet again. But I rolled damage also. Natural 1.
Unfortunate.
Poof.
Yeah, I can't even describe it, but yeah, you just take a big swing and a miss as a little bit of residual mold earth has caused a ripple in the shambling mound and just molds out of the way.
Blimey, and I'm gonna run away.
Alrighty. Do you have to hit with your melee attack for Swashbuckler, or just make an attack against it?
Just make an attack.
Alright.
So I'm gonna run over here and join the rest of the group between Weird and Axel. To run maybe about 20 feet over here. Street. Hit him, Weird.
Alrighty. Axel, you are up. Arturus, you are on deck.
All right. I stand up. I move. As a minor action, I will use Vow of Enmity, saying, I am Exelion Verasmus III, and I mark you as an enemy of Lathander, and you shall die now. And then I attack.
Hell yeah, fucking get him!
Vengeance. Vengeance will be had. All right. Roll to attack with advantage, because I think that sounded cool.
Crit.
Nice.
Nice advantage.
Solid advantage. Solid
Solid.
advantage.
I don't think a 36 will hit.
I don't think a 36 will hit either, the way this
All right.
game's been going for Axel.
Facts.
You go ahead and crit. Yeah, roll for damage. That absolutely will show this mound who not to mess with.
Sadly, it won't, because I don't have any smites left. This is just going to be a sad little 2d8 plus.
The bane of spellcasters.
The one time. You just need to get
One
more
time,
warlock levels or sorcerer level or
Source.
Sorcerer levels, yeah.
sorcerer levels. Yeah,
Yes.
Not bad.
Either.
Either one, really.
Yeah, anything. Any of them. Great.
Any full caster, please. All
Even a
right.
half caster. Give it to me.
All right, it is well bloodied now at this point as you see rocks and twigs start to just kind of shake off of this mound as your holy Lathander strike makes it quake a little bit as it has never been talked to like this before. All right,
I could do this all day.
I can do this. All right, any more bonus actions or movements?
No, I'm tapped up.
Alrighty. Arturus, you are up.
I am casting Toll the Dead on this bitch.
Oh,
Need a wisdom
dumb.
saving throw.
Um,
You're looking for a 14.
let's see what we get. I do not believe. Nope. Plus is 0. So that fails. Roll full damage.
Okay, you are taking 5 points of necrotic damage.
Is that a D12?
Mm-hmm.
These chicks don't even know the name of my band.
Wow.
All
like
right.
they wanna hold hands.
All because I'm the late singer. All right, the bell has been tolled. Told for thee. Any bonus actions or movements?
I think I'm okay.
Alrighty, the bell has been rung, but was it for the last time?
No.
Who knows? Arturus, or sorry, Axel, you know the deal by now. You hit it,
Do I?
the shambling man will attempt to hit back.
Well, it should.
Next time, run away.
Eventually, you're going to miss me.
Eventually.
17?
but you got it.
17 will miss me.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
17 will miss. All right, and it's going to
You
try.
got another
again.
attack. Let's do this. Come on.
It, yeah, it does. It's scared of whatever you just said to it. like that Key and Peele sketch. Like, hold on, what did he say? Is it? He said he's got God on his side. He's gonna. Oh, what?
It's supposed to be an MMA fight.
I was eating you a second ago. Why are you talking to me like this?
Why aren't you afraid of me?
You have 4 hit points. What are you doing?
Go home.
14 will also miss. So this shambling mound is literally shambling now as it just tries to swipe at you any which way. As you're able to get a good grasp on your shield and rip off some of these vines as the attacks have no effect against you. It's going to shamble. And try
Shambling.
to move.
That's the hope.
Go
Where do you
ahead
think you were
and
going?
make an attack of opportunity.
Axel, here, get over here.
17 hit.
17 will hit.
Get back here, coward.
I'm actually totally fine if it wants to run away. Stopping it
Can
next
it
to me
run
seems
away?
like a bad idea.
It's trying.
If you hit it with an opportunity attack with
Oh.
your
Good
feet.
call. It
Hero.
cannot. So its speed is reduced to 0 as it tries to it gets 1 step away. So as you are attacking it on its way out, the Lathander's Holy Might wrap the flora on the ground around it, actually rooting it in place as its speed is reduced to 0.
But
Lathander is on your side today.
Well, besides the time.
Yeah, before the time that he was consumed.
I mean, he was still there,
Really?
you know, it was just a different story.
Like Lathander, I rose again. I mean, this is really just totally on Lathander.
Deities, am I right?
Going to take another shot. And let's see, that would be a +2, so that barely hits.
Nice.
And then he will roll the 12. How does Red want to do? Can we all just see? So Red, Slayer of the dirt.
Of the mound.
Of the Slayer of the mound.
Red Dirt Slayer.
Yeah, exactly. Red Dirt Slayer. Here we go.
Yes.
Red Rocks over
country
here
song.
is already short to the ground, but still taking another
Red Dirt
move.
Slayer.
Takes a shot as you see the hits center mass on this thing and blows out the backside as dirt and rocks fly out. The shambling mound stops as I think still maintaining concentration on your detect magic. You see the magic fade from this creature as now it is just the ground. Congratulations. Combat is over.
Level 6 now, right?
You see the
Well, I
shadow
heard.
of it return to my sword as I get 5 hit points back.
No. As the target is felled. And sorry.
Bennikin will make a very noticeable oh shit once he sees this, like the sword consume the shadow. Oh.
And
Yeah,
Weird's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
Weird's gonna catch the look and look around and be like, I don't get it. What did I miss? What I miss?
Nothing good as he goes and puts the bow back over him.
That's
Nothing
your
good.
I saw spooky shit face. What's the spooky
What
shit?
do you mean, nothing good? Have you not seen my abilities of getting
Gosh,
whopped
is he doing spooky shit?
and
It's
whipping?
like, pointing at Eric. Is he doing spooky shit?
A little bit of everyone is, honestly. As he goes and just like kicks one of the mounds.
Hey, well, his spooky shit is keeping us alive, so I'm all for it.
It's not.
That's right.
It's not really that.
That was a
spooky.
mount.
It's more.
It's like, Jesus, no.
Quite the opposite.
Is it just Spankin and I that are wounded?
I think so. I think we did our jobs.
Yep. You're welcome.
Fingers
I
and toes.
lay hands on Spankin for 15.
Thanks.
Time for a nap now.
Yeah,
Check on the
Nap's good.
horses.
that's
Like your
very good.
sparkly hands, Magic Man. You gotta teach me how to do that.
Are you talking to me?
Talking to all the Magic Men
Talking
in
to
this
me?
group. What's up, sparkly hand Magic Men? I'm a big fan.
That
Long time listener,
party
first
name.
time
Hands
caller.
sparkle. Do they sparkle? I don't think they sparkle.
Oh.
I'm gonna like cast a minor illusion, like look at my hands.
Do you cast them to make it the minor illusion sparkle on your hands? Because that doesn't help.
Well, I guess I
I make
do
I make
one-
Weird's hands sparkle though.
I have one spell that can be quite sparkly. It's a fairy fire. It's a
Oh.
pretty common
Fed,
drow thing.
Fed said you were doing some spooky
Inherited it.
shit. I don't know if I want to learn how to do sparkly hand spooky shit.
I think we'll be all right.
All right, cool. We'll be all right.
That conversation take an hour?
Yeah, I think so.
I think these I'm gonna investigate these mounds. They might have some spoils of war on them. Are there any
Loot them
worms
for,
inside them?
scrolls? Any magical rings?
Go ahead and roll an investigation
People?
check.
We talk about worms over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we won any spoils of war.
you sure did.
Use it in alchemy.
We got a investigation check. Or are you searching the mounds, digging in
Yep,
there?
I rolled a
I-
20.
Yeah, I'm not good at investigating.
Nice.
We'll
You go
roll
ahead
mine, and I will
and
try to relate what I saw while inside it.
if you
Not
want
much.
advantage, go ahead. But as you are digging through these mounds, you're not able to get much. It does seem that at least one of them was holding on to a sapphire ring, worth probably about 15 gold. You would assume nothing crazy. Can't really tell how long it's been in this dirt, but you got something.
Thought we were digging for worms. That's not worms, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sorry.
know this is different, but it's also
Awesome.
valuable.
Also, you found worm.
Oh hell yeah!
Here you go.
Splits.
Is there anything we can learn from it?
no,
Like,
thank you.
was there any kind of resistances that
The
it
worm?
had? In case we run into more of these things, it's kind of study the anatomy.
Um,
Take out my dagger.
say
See
based
choppy
off
the wood
of
is.
your attacks, and everything, nothing that you did to it, it seemed to resist. If you want to roll some type of investigation base or intelligence base, either Arcana or Investigation, we'll see what it looks like.
Not good.
Not great.
Investigation.
Good, not bad.
I could, lie about it, but
It's up to you. As you're
if
investigating
yell at it to tell me
Yeah.
more information about it.
Tell me more.
Where are the drugs?
Just looks like wood to me. I'll actually refill whatever wood we have in our packs for kindling.
I love it.
All right. Go ahead and add some shambling mound kindling to your inventory.
Never know when that's gonna be needed.
You never know.
They don't regenerate. Trust me. I rolled a 7 on investigation.
What's a 7?
Somewhat of an expert.
From like while we're kind of hanging out, looking at stuff, trying not to expend any more spell slots at the moment. But is there any sort of like first aid, anything like that I'd be able to like try to help Axel out with for even just minuscule health back, like a medicine check or anything like that?
Say if you
Is there a worm check? Can you give him a worm?
I could put a bunch of worms in all your cuts.
Ooh.
if you want, To try to search the area, see if maybe you can try to find some type of medicinal, or if you have something on you, that might be anything of like balsam or.
Yeah, I'll take a look around and see for like medicinal herbs, anything like that.
Right. Or do
Even
you
if
have
it's
like
just-
a med kit on you?
I don't, but even
Okay.
if I just find like something that's like a pain, like I can use for like a painkiller or anything like that.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
All right, would that be just, nature, medicine, survival?
Yep, take your pick. Well, I'll say
Stealth.
I'll roll all three of them.
roll all three, take the average, and then tell me no.
Jesus.
Playing Pathfinder.
Go
Yes.
ahead and roll nature.
Nature.
Just so that takes care of, one, can I find the right plant? Two, is this plant gonna do what I think it does?
It's a 9.
It's a 9. You
It's a no.
find
Worms.
worms. As you're going around, you do find some interesting looking flower that's got some pink petals or like not like bright pink, but like a dark, deeper magenta-ish pink petals. 5 of those sprouting out, and from the middle you see little yellow stems. Pretty sure that these are used in medical and healing potions. You're pretty sure. You think similar flowers, at least.
So I'll go find Axel. Hey, bud. You got pretty beat up. Are you okay?
Be all right.
All right, cool. So anyway, I found these flowers that I'm pretty sure these are the same ones that people use like when they're brewing potions and whatnot. So I would say you should be good to just kind of chew on these and it'll at least like kill the pain.
Hey, I have no reason to doubt you.
100%. Yeah, so go ahead. Those should be good to go.
Yeah, I eat
There was
the
something
flowers.
but there's something about like eat the petals but not the stems, or was it the stems and not the pet? One more, just eat the whole thing. It should be fine.
Can I don't want to interact with this whole thing. I just want to look across. I do have proficiency in alchemy tools and alchemy supplies. Would I be able to tell if that's actually the correct flowers that were used in healing potions?
Yeah. Similar, but no, it's not right.
Okay. I just give it a good old fashioned thumbs up.
Well, Robert liked it. Okay.
Fenkin knows what's up.
Fenkin knows what's up. All right, make a death. I'm just kidding. No, as you take
Night
a bite
blue.
of it, it's very light and wilty, and I don't know how deep you're getting into it. I think maybe it's like a goblin home, remedy, Western medicine type. It probably works like a homeopathic type deal, but you got to believe in order for it to work. And for some reason, I don't know if Excellion believes that this is going to work.
Yeah, man, if you,
What I'm hearing is this plus an hour will let me spend some healing surges.
you really gotta like want it to work. I don't see any faith coming out of you that what I told you is real. But like, you know what? That's cool.
Oh, I fully believe it. I feel better already.
Hell yeah. Dr. Weird here to serve.
Like Doctor Strange, but different. Legally distinct.
Legally distinct.
I gotta go.
Alrighty.
I will look and sort of make my way towards Arturus. You mentioned that there was some druidic magic that was like enticing us to come this way. Is that still the case, or was it these mounds that were the source of it?
Best I could tell as we were fighting, it was the mounds, but I can cast my spell and take another look. I figured we'd want to have some rest, though.
Yeah. Maybe we rested, then we see But I was just curious, maybe we're on the right track, or maybe it was indeed these mounds. I mean, who knows? Maybe the mounds were made by druids.
Completely possible. Could have been made of centuries by the people that took our friend. I don't know if that's the case. I don't much pay attention to the jobs we get. I just kind of show up.
Is it possible the guy that we are looking for made the mounds as sentries? So we like killed his sentries. He was a druid, yes.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what he's capable of. Completely possible. I could probably make something similar.
Well, he'll go ahead and sort of pat your shoulder. Good thinking on the digging. And thank you.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. I was only scared, for a second.
I wouldn't have believed it. As Svanka sort of like plops down next to one of the trees, after sort of thinking for a moment and looking, make sure there's like no other foliage that seems to be growing or moving or shifting, and then we'll go ahead and begin to take like a short rest.
Yeah, Red will take a look around. We setting up here for a bit, or we want to make our way outside of this? And then he looks back, looks the other way. Actually, does anyone know how to get back?
Oh, the horses probably know. Horses, animals, they always know their way out. Slap one on the butt, watch it run off. It's that way.
I don't.
Do you?
Come back.
Roll.
I run after the horse.
Roll an animal handling check.
Oh no!
Which horse is this going to?
It better not be mine, or PvP will be reenacted.
10. It's average.
It is average.
A +1.
Nice.
Sneak attack on the slap.
Definitely listens now.
Okay. Which horse did you slap?
Butter.
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 Butter heads off in a certain direction. If you wanted to desperately chase after him, you could probably run him down and catch him. But it'll cost you 1 level of exhaustion.
What if I do that instead of I mean, how far did he really run away?
I mean,
Far enough that it doesn't stop. Are these untrained wild horses that we have in our camp?
no, but he doesn't know you that well, and also it's not used to being in this type of environment, so it's
He's just
already
spooked. He'll be back.
a little spooked.
He'll be back.
All right, it's possible. He'll be back. You're sure of it.
Just make note that way. That way to Amphail.
Alrighty.
Fail.
Somebody roll me a d8 as you guys take this short rest.
Dibs.
That's all you.
Weird, you have Song of Rest, right?
1.
I got a 6 though.
Oh.
Do you mind?
No.
Yes, Song of Rest.
Awesome.
So,
Except for everybody, or just one person?
If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit die, each of those creatures gains an extra d6 worth of hit points.
Ooh, nice.
I am.
So anybody doing that,
What?
you're getting a free extra d6 from a Song of Rest, which isn't
Underlined.
even really actually a song. I'm more or less just kind of rambling about goblin like folklore.
Just rambling.
A good
Yeah,
story.
like whoever's
Definitely feel
listening.
rested. Do we add Constitution modifier to short rest?
yeah,
To your hit die?
All right. Good short rest.
all right. So on A1, As you guys are resting, anyone with a passive perception 13 notices about 45 minutes into this long rest, there was a bird that has made its way over to this tree over here, just kind of 15-20 feet away from where you guys are just kind of all lounging about, and it seems to be looking your way as it kind of hops around a little bit, not doing anything. But the rest is over. You can keep talking if you would like to, Weird. But you guys have regained your hit points and are good to go.
I'm sorry, my headset cut out. We get our con mod to each of the hit dice we spend.
Yep. Yeah, hit dice
Nice.
plus con mod.
Get my curse and my spells back.
+6. Or plus a d6, or is it +6?
D6 for the Song of Rest.
So is it each die gets the con bonus, or is it the total of all dice spent?
The total of however many dice you spend on the short rest, plus the con,
Okay.
plus the d6.
Yeah, so anyway, pretty much right around then's where Garm Grogruel, he came back with the two heads of the goblin-esque Medusas, right? Them Gorgons out there, but they're like Gorgons in like goblin bodies. It's really kind of weird. But he came back with those, and everybody worshipped him as like the dude for a while. He was like the guy. But yeah, so I've just been rambling about this for a while, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you're able to kind of catch your breath.
Thank you.
Garm Gugul sounds like a mighty warrior.
He
Nods
was
awake.
awesome.
I don't know what it is, but the way you talk zones me out so much that I
It's-
am mentally stress-free. And I feel relaxed, even though I feel slightly tortured.
So the way that you said that sounds like an insult, but at the same time, the end result is kind of a good thing. So I'm torn.
Exactly.
All right, cool, good talk, nice job, man.
And the bird that we saw, is that on ground level, you said, or is it up above on a branch?
It's up in the branch. It's just a little blue jay kind of just hopping around.
And looking at us?
Yep.
About breakfast. Throw a don't have Eldritch Blast. Darn it! I need a quicker spell or something to do a ranged attack.
I'll just hold my finger out and just reach up to it.
I was just gonna Eldritch Blast it, but you do you.
You hold your finger out to it, and it just kind of flies off.
Despite the
Into the
name, they
fire.
don't like being flipped the bird.
It wasn't that finger, but
I think the bird knows the difference between your pinky and your middle finger.
I don't think the bird understands what flipping the bird even means.
What are you guys doing here?
Who are you?
You guys hear a voice just kind of call out. You even go here?
Shut up.
Just have a lot of feelings.
State your business. You're in my woods.
Hey, are you that guy? Shit, what's his name, guys? And then like weird kind of turns around and looks at everybody. Who was it that we were looking for? The guy's name? I don't remember.
Roth,
Anyway.
oh, no.
Daroth. Daroth, is that you? Are you the guy that makes the potions?
You know Daroth?
Is that who we're looking? Are you the guy that makes the potions or not?
No. Get out of my forest. You're not welcome here.
Who are you?
No answer.
I'll stand up.
We do know Daroth. We know Daroth.
We know of Daroth.
Criven.
I will call out politely. that I am Axelion Erasmus III. These are my companions, and we are here trying to help Daroth.
We've been sent by Kriven. You know Kriven.
Kriven's worried about Daroth.
You see emerging from the mist a young elven female-looking person, long brown hair. Why are you looking for Daroth?
They're missing.
You know, one of his friends is worried about him, so he sent us to check in on him.
He's late on a shipment.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get him too. What you said? Kriven sent you? I don't know who that is.
It's a cool guy.
He's the proprietor of the what's that pub
Stag and
called?
Flagon?
Stag and Flagon.
Mm-hmm.
The antlers on the mugs.
Is he from the lumberjacks or no?
Amphil. I don't know anything about lumberjacks.
Oh no. No, sorry. Kriven's been, or sorry, not Kriven. Daroth is he's been taken. I don't know how much. Are you here to help us or? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sylvan, I'll just be like, calm down. We're here to help.
Okay. She stops, trembling so much and collects herself. She takes her little jacket that has a nice little blue hood to it and just kind of pulls it a little bit closer. A couple weeks ago, some people showed up. They took over one of the old elven keeps in the forest. I don't know what they want, but they took Daroth and they took Rogar. Both of them
Hrothgar?
captured. No, Rogar. Both of them taken to this place. They've got a
Rogar,
dress.
who's that?
He's the other druid. We kind of we take care of the forest. Help out with some of the local towns. Let them know which places they can cut down. Just kind of keep as much of a balance as we can to this place. To there's things that we need to protect here. That's all I'll say. But these people moved into a stronghold, and from there started making patrols. People in these weird-looking green masks walking around. And the worst part of it all is they've got this dragon with them. I don't know how they do it, what type of stuff that's going on, or what all they're involved in. But all I know is that they're looking for something, and they've got my circle. Then it's about this time you guys hear sound of some beating, flapping wings, as they get louder and louder. You see this druid sort of look around. Oh no, we have to hide. And she will shapeshift back into the bird and just kind of fly into a nearby tree as the mist around you starts to move and shake. What are you guys going to do?
I'll fucking hide.
I will crawl into one of the shambling mounds.
Little tauntaun. Or whatever it's called.
It's nice and warm in
Is
here.
there,
Uh-huh.
is there any place that we can actually hide?
So there's a few, like large little rocks or boulders. You can, Lord of the Rings style, try to hide under some trees. You can either climb up, climb around. There's a nearby stream, it looks like, as well. There are a few places to hide. So if you have something specific, let me know. If not, I'm going to need everyone to roll a group stealth check. As
Getting up in a tree is about all I can manage.
Grappling hook,
Thank you.
tree.
So
What's the canopies of these trees like? If I climbed a tree and hit up there, would that be better than being behind the tree?
Yeah, the kind of around the trunk, there's not much, but as you get up there, it expands out greatly.
There's
and
some
you can get some good cover up there.
Some pretty wide trees.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna get in the if it'll select. Hold up.
Hello.
I'm trying to ping it right there. That stump, like that downed log. If it's hollow at all, I'm gonna scurry into that.
Yeah, you get up to there. You can see where the bark has deteriorated a little bit, and you're able to just pull it off a little bit more and just scrape in there. Righty. All right, what is everybody's stealth checks?
Do I need to make one from inside the pit?
Yes. Go ahead and roll with, just go ahead and just roll straight stealth checks.
22 for weird.
I rolled a 1.
20.
Of course, the paladin rolls a 1.
I'm gonna climb a tree, but I'm not quiet about it.
16.
All right. Then for weird, or not weird, for red. So. $23. Natural 1. You said 16?
For
I know what I
Fankin?
can't do. Never mind.
Thinking.
Yeah, 16 for Fankin.
I was just hoping I could cast darkness and just I guess I'd probably put a big target. Like, what's this dark area?
Oh, there's
I
a
don't have it anyway till level 5.
wait. There's a dark circle here. That's not right.
Can't see anything. They're well hidden within this 10-foot radius.
Strange. Well, you guys are able to get into your various hiding spots. That natural one was tough. Fortunately, the rest of the group was able to make up for it, and the roll wasn't too great. But you see descending from the ground after flying down, you see the snout of a young green dragon poke its way through where you guys are all hiding. As it walks around, the claws digging into the ground with every step as it begins to sniff and search the area. Weird, it gets dangerously close, putting one of its claws on top of the stump of where you are as it starts to wince in pain almost as its eyes turn a dark black before returning to normal, and it takes off and disappears into the fog.
And I saw its eyes do that.
Yes. Go ahead and weird and Arcturus. Go ahead, and who was in the canopies?
I'm in a tree.
Yeah, anybody in the tree and weird. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I got a 6. So disregard me. I'm just looking at
The
these
trees.
pretty leaves.
You said 15?
15 for weird.
15 for weird. So for the people up in the trees, the massive dragon wings were definitely disturbing the branches, getting all up in your face. But weird, from underneath the crack that you pulled yourself through, you look up and you saw around the dragon there seemed to be some type of black or dark. You're not sure what material it's made out of, but some type of dark collar that was around the dragon's neck. Other than that, is I wouldn't say stereotypical adult green dragon, but a green dragon along swan-like neck, wings, claws, the whole 9 yards, little green scales, before it left. But the sound of the wings gets softer and softer as the blue jay kind of flies back towards where you guys were before you started all hiding.
So, like Weird will slither out of the log. Just kind of look around. Everybody good?
If
Jump
that's
down from
around.
the tree.
All right. So I don't know if anybody else saw it, but that dragon there, he's wearing some sort of collar. I don't know if that's like a normal thing or like how that kind of goes, but I've never heard anything about it like a dragon wearing a collar. I was always under the impression that like they kind of did their own thing. You know what I mean?
Seems like someone's got a pet.
I've heard tales of all sorts of fucked up shit, but yeah, didn't believe half of it. But dragon and collar, you hear a few stories.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was the one that took them. I can lead you to the stronghold, or at least show you the safe pass through the forest to get us close. But I don't fight much. I can help out with animals or show you the way guiding. But it's not a stronghold that I'm familiar with. I can't tell you what it looks like. But I mean, what do you guys need? What do you want?
What question? Are there more of these like plant guys that were kind of messing us up? Are there more of those around?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How do we not deal with them?
You got to know where to go.
Cool.
The forest will speak to you and tell you if you're able to hear it, if you're able to listen.
You got it. 100%. Yep.
Well, good luck. I think our job here is done because we've found what happened to the shipment, and Daroth. Sorry, but he's probably dragon food by now, so we should probably head back to Amphail and let Kriven know and get our pocket change and have another round.
Hold on just a
We
sec.
know that, do we?
Well, we're getting paid. We know that.
Fen,
Oh,
come here real quick. I'm going to kind of step off and try to get Fenke to come talk to me.
Yeah, I'll crawl out of the shambling mound and head over towards and crouch down next to Weird.
You come down to my level. Hell yeah, you come here.
Well, you're not grown up to mine.
Yeah, no, absolutely no. Okay, so hey,
Mm-hmm.
trying really hard to not be like the altruistic one around here, but I feel like I'm being the altruistic one around here. We can't just like go back, right? Like we have to at least go see what the fuck's going on with these guys.
Yeah, that's what we're being paid to do.
Painfully so.
All right, cool. Just making sure I wasn't about to like write a check that your ass can't cash.
They usually do.
Oh, 100%, but like that's how we. You die, I bring you back.
I haven't
It's like a-
died. Let's let
No,
that
but
be
you come-
very close.
You've come very close to it, but you get what I'm saying. So, all right, cool. All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah, hey, and I'll turn towards the rest of the group. While Eric may be onto something, he may be dragon food already, but if that thing has got a master, then I'm assuming that master has some plans for this druid. He's not just on taking druids just because it's food. If he wanted it, there's plenty of animals here he could eat and feast on. It's not good money, but it's good money, if you know what I'm saying. I think we need to go and check out the keep.
Yep.
We
She
are for
left-
hire. I'll look at the druid.
Oh, well, monetary value is not something that we really use a whole bunch of, or more from the land. But rumor has it, there was another dragon that used to live here, nicknamed Gnawbones, I believe.
That null with the G.
Yes, Gnawbone, Gnawbone.
Common.
Yep, a comedy. They
Weird name for a dragon.
I might know where their hoard of gold is. So if you can help me bring, if we can save my circle, then I can bring you towards it. If that's a suitable payment, I understand dragons have a lot of gold, and maybe magical items you would be interested in.
Can I roll
Can
an
I do
insight
a
check?
obligatory insight?
Yeah, go ahead and roll inside, whoever is wanting.
13.
18.
So she doesn't know where it is. From what you can tell, she is lying about it. However, she does seem to be truthful about Gnawbones and the ancient green dragon, and that there is a dragon's, hoard, or presumably somewhere hidden away in this forest. Whether or not she knows exactly where it is, you don't think so.
Did she seem like she actually understood me when I spoke to her in Sylvan?
She didn't not perfectly. No, she could
Talk about
follow what you
stereotyping.
were saying.
It's not Elvish. Chill. You say you don't do any sort of fighting or anything of that nature. Then how about this? Because I think you do know where this hoard is. So, you lead us there. And you double check and make sure that the hoard hasn't been moved for some strange reason. You were able to find us pretty easily. Obviously, probably because of the gunfire. But once we're done, we'll meet back up with you. You can show us where the hoard is. And then we'll make sure that your friend is returned back safely and the rest of your circle.
Roll a persuasion check.
Tit for tat. Teamwork test?
How about a 0 for you?
I said
Not
tit
like-
for
not
tat.
like a
That means I
zero.
get to roll it too, right?
I'd say, if anything, if you're helping, it would be with disadvantage. No.
I triggered the conversation.
I talked to her. What? So that was a total of 0.
Yeah, total of 0. Yeah, it was a 1 minus 1 for a 0.
That's a
That's like a
critical miss.
that's like a critical hit, right?
That's a skill check fumble. Doesn't even exist.
It's really, you go all the way back. It's actually, the best it could be. Possible.
Exactly. It's like
You
ace is
bite your
high.
tongue and you take 1d4 damage.
Ah, shit. I activated my blood right. I got the blood out.
Did that on purpose.
Exactly.
You show us where that hoard is.
My fingers are just have electrical energy going in between them.
She takes a looks around at you and the party, and starts thinking for a second. Okay. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I can get you close from there, and then you'll see when we get there.
Follow-up question: is Gnawbone still alive?
No.
Nah. Bone.
Nah, it's bones.
Okay, cool. And it's not like a bone dragon at this point, right? Like it's not. We're not just gonna walk in and find some like skeletal dragon trying to eat us or some shit.
I mean, I'm sure there's a dragon skeleton in the cave, probably.
You get what I'm saying, Fed? Stop
No.
making it difficult.
What do you mean? I don't know what that is.
Big dragon, necromancy, that kind of stuff.
That exists?
It could.
Don't you think if there's a giant skeletal dragon remains in a fairly common wood, that a necromancer would have came and relocated that skeleton by now?
That's what I'm saying. It could just be a whole bunch of bones that a necromancer lives in.
The odds of a necromancer arriving at the same exact moment that we arrive at this skeletal beast would be improbable.
Yeah,
Improbable, yes.
It's the only one
Especially,
left. Oh, no, go
Oh.
ahead. Sorry.
if there is maybe a certain reason where a circle of druids would want to protect this skeleton or, keep it hidden, there wouldn't be any necromancers around. But if you were telling me that I should take you towards it so you can maybe find its lair, and that's why you can help me, sure, that's what we're gonna go for.
That
All
option.
No, so the only one of these I've ever heard of was in a cool story where a dude went and fought it, but in that story it was named the bone dragon was named the Boner Dagon.
The Boner Dagon. I'm sorry, I don't leave the forest much. I haven't heard of any other dragons.
Okay, just making sure that it's not the Boner Dagon because that's a bad time.
The Bonered Agon?
No, Boner Dagon.
Is that
It's
a dagger?
Bone... No, it's like Bone Dragon, but somebody screwed up when they wrote it, so I thought it was a typo.
Probably is.
No, sorry. I don't know. Are they okay?
No, just
They're weird.
please. Yes. Yes, they are more than you're aware.
All right.
All right, you do this for us, we'll do the thing for you. The debt will be paid, and we are yours for your command.
Well,
All right.
let's not go that far.
For one job. Written on contract, sign here. Dues paid in monthly installments. Check that box.
Do you
I'm
just
sorry,
always
is
a
this
contract?
normal for a? Do we have to?
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay.
Let's
sorry.
go. Take us to the damn bones.
She will go ahead and lean towards one of the trees and just kind of stick her ear towards it and be quiet for a second. As weird, you see some type of shadow kind of lean out, like it's like a hand through a sheet that's coming out of it's a face coming out of the bark of the tree as it starts to whisper into her ear. And she starts looking around. All right, this way, and begins to carefully move along the river, following the path of it, as she'll start to guide you guys down.
Gonna kind of lean in. I guess I'd be like whispering it into his knee, but I'm gonna lean into Arturus and just be like, please tell me you saw that fucking shadow come out of the tree.
Yeah, that was a shadow that came out of a tree.
You promise.
Sorry,
you
I
saw
don't
it
know-
was
I
fucking
don't-
with me?
I don't know the magical term for it.
I don't either. Good lord. Okay.
Maybe.
just make-
Could be a lord, could be a god.
Good Lord, sorry. Just to reiterate, you did not see this.
Oh, we didn't.
Oh no, nobody
Oh.
did, but Weird.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But Weird still asked.
Yeah.
and I'm still pretending like I saw it. So,
Perfect.
because what are you gonna do? Is I'm gonna not see it? I have to see everything. I'm the smart guy.
You're the actual magic guy.
Seeing things is wisdom.
Ooh, yeah. Are you the wise magic guy?
You some wise guy over here?
Something like that.
Oh my God.
All right.
I've learned that if you just act as if, then nobody questions you when you have
Yeah,
these
exactly.
moments.
You guys start to make your way through this forest as you take certain pauses where she will say hold up or kind of move you up into a tree or off to kind of a certain path or keep you calm as a shambling mound will kind of make its way around. Not just that, but you see full trees starting to just kind of move and walk a little bit and then stop, move around for a while. And she'll continue on until the fog gets a little bit lighter, it seems. Go ahead, everybody. Roll me a perception check.
Is it with your eyeballs?
Yes, with your eyeballs.
Damn.
Sorry, I forgot I have to specify now.
Yeah, it's not like, the true. We had to specialize in taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it's like Shadowrun's specialization. It's like, wait, what kind of roll is this?
18.
Gives away half of the answer.
Right, exactly.
10.
Nice.
Weird with a 21.
Something one.
Sorry, I was trying to find Red's bonus to perception +4. All right. Anyone with a 20 or higher, it is very hard to notice. But instead of the fog being just a perpetual everywhere around you, where you are now, where it's a little bit lighter and kind of more mist-like, you can almost see a slight movement to it. Like it's just barely moving a little bit until it gets, too far out, and then you can't really tell anymore. But there's just a slight movement that seems to be moving opposite of where the river is flowing from.
So like it's shimmery kind of thing. Like the fog is like.
It's instead of it just being stagnant and just kind of in the air, you now see like a very slight movement to it, like you're watching a cloud, and you can tell like a cloud after a while starts to kind of roll a little bit. You can tell that this fog that's around you is actually moving. Kind of.
It's a rolling fog
you,
instead of just a
rolling a little bit.
stack.
Okay.
I'll
I'll allow it.
allow it. Thanks. I will look towards the druid as we're sort of walking through. This fog, is this always been here? Is it always here?
Oh yeah, ever since I've been born, it's been here. I don't. No one really knows what causes it or where it's from, but you can always count on it. You know what they say. You can always count on death, infestations, and taxes. Wait, no.
And fog.
And fog. That was the last one. I don't know
Unless
what
fog
taxes
is because of the first three.
This checks out. This is definitely some stuff that's been around in like folklore and stuff like that throughout a whole bunch of different civilizations. Death, infestation, fog, and taxes are the big four that everybody has to put up with in life.
They'll call it the fog of war for nothing.
They don't call it a brain fog for nothing when you can't like remember some shit.
What's a brain fog?
There you go, experiencing
Exactly.
it right now.
Well, we're almost here. And as you guys kind of progress, you are in a more hilly part of the forest throughout the couple hours that it took following this druid. You can assume you've probably moved closer towards the mountain range, as some of the climbs are a little bit more challenging, a little bit more steep than your typical walk through the forest. But it is within this place you find a nice clearing, as there is surrounding it, heavy, not growth, or there's a lot of large plants that seem exotic, and as the druid kind of pushes through some of these, you see lying in front of you, kind of hidden in this little rolling hill area underneath the canopy of the trees, a skeleton of a large dragon. I'd say Arturus, from your studies, being a man of science in history or whatever, you can assume that if it's this large, it would have had to be an ancient dragon.
Oof.
And something very unique to green dragons in themselves, whereas normally the death of a dragon would start to corrupt and turn everything around the area to it. A green dragon, being so connected to nature, actually has the opposite effect. As you look around the dragon, everyone notices this, but there are a garden of exotic and dangerous plants, just fueled by whatever this residual magic is coming from the remains of this dragon. Underneath the immense wings, you guys see some type of black flower plant that's just kind of growing in little clusters here and there, but they surround both one of those skeletal wings. There is under the skull what looks like some bulbous, dark, little balls, maybe fungus, maybe something. But everywhere around this dragon you see some type of flora, fauna that's just bloomed into existence. Fenkin, some of these flowers or some of these plants you've only seen in the Feywild grow. You haven't seen it during your time here on the material plane. So I don't know if that's because of the dragon or maybe because of the area too, but this is what you guys see in front of you. And then the druid will take a look around and said, "This is it."
Weird. Don't eat any bugs from this area. It seems the dragon's magic is residual in creating all of these.
But that just makes me want to eat more of them.
You might die.
But eat the bugs of the dragon's magic, gain its power.
That's not how that works at all.
No, I've read that somewhere.
You gain the
100%.
power of a
She
dead
gets it.
dragon, so you'd be dead.
Do not enable them, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is this site? What's the word I'm looking for?
Hallowed ground?
Yeah, I guess.
Holy.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Valuable.
Under protection, a sanctuary that cannot be disturbed.
A grove.
That was one of the rights given to our circle, was to protect this grove. Its location is being kept a secret until now, but I'm confident that given the chance, none of you would be able to return here. And that's what's been keeping this place safe for until now, at least.
What
And-
came first, your circle or the fog?
What came first? The fog. Fog's been here for what I've been told, hundreds of years.
Truly magnificent.
Some of these plants aren't from this plane, so it's interesting that they indeed would be here.
I mean, they're obviously on this plane. Could you? What do you mean?
And I'll start pointing to the couple that I've only seen from the Feywild. These are plants from the Feywild. So that's why and I've only seen them from and inside of the Feywild. So it's maybe is there a connection to the Feywild near?
Not specifically. Millennia ago, there was, well, maybe I don't. There was someone called the Witchthorn. From what I understand, they had something to do with the Feywild, and they lived in this forest for a long time. Not sure exactly what the history between them and Gnawbones were, but don't think they saw eye to eye on a few things. But that's all literally history now. We have something happened between the two, some type of disagreement. I don't know, but I just know that this is the how it all ended up. The Witchthorn, the Verdant Prince, as I think they are called, is gone, and here's the remains of old Gnawbones.
Does that name more so the Verdant Prince compared to Witchthorn ring any bells for any Feywild history that I may know?
Go ahead and roll a history check, and then no, yeah, I don't think you have anything Fey, or do you have Grim Psychometry or anything that would help you out with
Not
Fey
yet.
stuff? Gotcha.
It's not even a word I understand.
I think it's a Blood Hunter thing. I'm pretty sure.
Later on.
Do you have any do you have any angry thoughts about taxes? Would that help you understand?
Anytime you give us a nice short rest.
Are any of these flowers flowering? Or
9.
seeding, I guess? Whatever that's gestating.
Pollinating? Germinating?
Seeds. Germinating. That's
Germinating.
Roll a nature check.
Ugh. Nature.
I have to roll dice in a
11.
role-playing game?
In this economy, I got a 9 for my nature or my history check. Excuse me.
For history, Verdant Prince, I don't know how well you kept up with Fey politics, but
Get the newsletter.
you're not
I
quite
donated
sure.
some money, I think.
I think so.
You think they may or may not have to do with the Unseelie Court, but that's
Bleh.
Talk about quartz.
That's what I'm saying.
The Feywild.
get your judges out of here. What was your germination check?
11.
11.
Nice germs.
I'll take
They might be, but this is your first time seeing any type of plants like that, even in the Underdark. As weird and crazy as some of the fungus was down there, these plants of the Fae, they're even more crazy, we'll say.
All right. Sounds like I don't want to pick anything that might be dangerous.
One that I would know would not be dangerous. I'll look to the druid. Do you mind if I take just as a symbol of home?
Yes, I do mind.
Understood. And he'll just politely nod and stand up after sort of adoring the flowers from the Feywild. And my last question: do we know what killed Gnawbones? Was it Witchthorn that finally killed him?
That's how the story goes. Is that they had some type of conflict, and then both ended up leaving the forest. One by choice, one by death. But no, these had These bones are a great fertilizer as a wood for the area because it's not just these plants grow, but it's supports the whole growth around it. As I would assume that there should be a lair somewhere around here, if one at all. And you're more than welcome to look around, search for it, see if you can find something. Maybe there'll be something of value in there for you, hopefully. But when you're ready, we can start heading towards the stronghold.
So would I be able to, like, while this conversation's going, would I be able to ascertain if, like, this is the source of the fog that we've been walking through? Like, is this just kind of radiating fog to everywhere else?
Go ahead and roll a perception check, or if you want to try to do it more magically, you can try to search it that way as well.
And was she insinuating us, like, after we're done, because she said when we were ready, we can go on. But was she insinuating us look for the horde first, and then we would move on, or once we're done enjoying the scene to move on that way? Or did she seem to have any sort of preference when she was saying, like, whenever we're ready to go?
She just said to go ahead and search for, the horde or the lair. If it's anywhere in this forest, she thinks it would probably be around, or close to where the skeleton is. But she's never seen it, never found it, so can't guarantee anything. And we'll just let you guys search until you come to the same conclusion, because if she hasn't found it in all of these years, I don't know if you guys would. Well, she doesn't think you guys would.
Any ancient texts, or are these just stories passed down?
No, just stories that Darren would tell us at night.
Right.
Or Dareth, whatever their name was.
Dareth.
Hold on.
We got Dareth. We
Roll
got
initiative.
Rogar.
Oh, shoot.
I'm not sure who Rothbar is, but I've got that name written down.
Yeah, Rogar?
Rogar?
I've got a Rothbar and I've got a Rogar.
Yeah.
One's a mouth dwarf.
Yeah. None of these people were here, but I just kind of rolled with it. Ian, were you rolling for fog?
Yeah, I got a 5. So what I'm thinking is that Weird was intent on trying to find out, like trying to figure it out, but then got distracted by like a line of ants
Mm-hmm.
And not eating them.
and wanting so badly, but just like following them back to the like stalking them, like prowling near them, stalking them back to the anthill.
Alrighty. Well, as you're looking at the fog and you guys are just kind of taking in unexpectedly the corpse of ancient green dragon, we'll go ahead and wrap up there for the night and then figure out what's going to happen afterwards.
We're rich. That's what happens afterwards.
Gonna find the
I
horde.
mean, you and I are.
Find the horde, fuck the druid, get out of here.
Profit.
In that order.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
but-
Josh, take it away.
Matt, thank you so much for another fantastic segment of our story for We Run the Dungeon. Once again, this show is indeed sponsored by the one, the only Adventure Dice. So make sure again to go over to adventuredice.ca, use code JBrews for 10% off your order.
Include the question mark?
Sometimes JBrews. You think I would know that code pretty efficiently. For 10% off your order, excluding the charity sets. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another fantastic stream. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode of We Run the Dungeon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.